back to 24/7 Kansas City Sports. I'm your host, Miles Dawkins. In about 15 minutes, I have the head coach of the Kansas City Chiefs coming in the studio. We're going to be previewing the NFL Draft that's going to be coming up in 2 weeks. But first of all, we have to welcome in the GM of the first place Kansas City Royals. Yes, I can't believe it either, but this man has done his thug thizzle so far. I'm talking about the GM, living for 510. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. I got my coffee, got my bagel, and ready to talk some baseball.
So last time we talked, it was the home opener, and I must say, after that game, the fan base was absolutely buzzing. Game 2 in that same series had a letdown. The fielding didn't carry us. The fielding basically lost it for us. Wade Davis pitched his butt off. He did an unbelievable job. Game 3, y'all win it. So y'all take that series 2-1. You move on to the Blue Jays, though, and then Tim Collins, the closer, gives up 2 runs in the 9th, blows that save. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh my gosh, I'm so disappointed. We were so excited to have Tim Collins back. We have full faith in him. I talked to him after the game. His confidence is still high. He's bummed. You know, I mean, everyone's bummed. Our pitching staff is down right now. But I mean, that's what our coaching staff is there to do, is to keep their morale up. So it was disappointing, but luckily we were able to take the series from the Twins and focus on the Blue Jays.
Yeah, and you know, and that's just the first game versus the Blue Jays. And tonight, I know everybody's excited to watch this game. We have Ace versus Ace, Shields versus R.A. Dickey. What are your thoughts on tonight's upcoming game?
It's going to be exciting. Shields, definitely a guy who we're looking to step up. Hopefully he can step up in this big situation for us. We need to get back on track. It's going to be difficult to hit the knuckler. You know?
Best of luck versus the knuckleball. Thanks for coming in once again. GM of the first place Kansas City Royals. It's always a pleasure to have you in studios. Next, head coach of the Kansas City Chiefs, Andy Reid. He's going to be coming in. We're going to be talking about the upcoming draft and what his thoughts on the first overall pick, where they trade it, where they keep it. That answer next.
What an interview. Oh my gosh. Andy Reid is, can we say, confident, to say the least. Last home series in Kansas City before we go off and we're away for a long period of time, and R.A. Dickey is who we're going to get. That's absolutely great. James Shields, you need to perform, bruh. If you don't, you're going to be riding the white pony out of here. That ERA needs to get down. You're 1-1 on the season, but that one win was because we scored a lot of runs to make up for your disastrous pitching. Defensively, obviously we got Johnson there, shortstop with Escobar out, and yeah, the second base situation, I'll talk about that a little bit later. Knuckler, dancing around, making everyone look foolish. Johnson swinging at something they shouldn't be swinging at. Billy Butler, one of the best eyes in the business, swinging at stuff they shouldn't be swinging at. And then James Shields pitching pretty well. He must have heard that, you know, we were talking about him on the air and that we needed him to step up. Unfortunately, he does give up a hit and a run, so we are already down 1 early on in the game. Not something you want to do against an ace like R.A. Dickey. But Chris Carter bringing us back with a deep home run, baby, to give us a 2-1 lead, 4th of the season. It's beautiful. This guy is outperforming anyone that I've ever seen, and I'm really, really happy that I signed him. James Shields, all he needs to do is just throw strikes. He throws the strike there, gets the batter out to grab some pine, bruh. You're done. And our defense, amazingly, playing outstanding in this one, which gives me a little peace of mind. That means we can kind of cut down on those type of drills. James Shields still looking strong in the 8th, striking out another batter. I'm looking for more offense. You know, Lorenzo Cain, hearing my words, smacks a double down the line. Because I called the coach, I was like, look, coach, we need some more offense. You know, at the end of the day, we need some offense. We need to show that we can score. You never know what's going to happen with our bullpen. Elliott Johnson with a clutch single advances Cain from 2nd to 3rd. So I'm really liking it right now. The fans are liking it. I'm feeling good. We need one more clutch hit to secure this win. And Gordon laces one into the gap. 1 run is going to score, and another one is going to score. I think he should have gone for 2. At the end of the day, he does give us a padded lead, 5-1, so I'm not really mad at it. At this point, I decided to take James Shields out, right? Because he's been pitching excellent, but I don't want to work him too hard, and plus his ERA is already in the 5s. There's no need to push it at this point. Who am I bringing in? Collins or Holland? I decided to go with Holland because Collins messed up in the earlier game. I figure, you know what, at this point, it's an open competition. Until we get the money and the budget to go out and get someone better, it's an open competition. Holland, 9th inning, 2 outs, 0-2. See ya, bro. That's game. Everyone in Kansas City is going crazy. And we get the win in pretty decent fashion here. 5-1. Obviously, the errors are unfortunate. R.A. Dickey, his knuckler, confused me in the beginning. I'm not going to lie. It definitely did confuse the batters a little bit in the beginning. We're trying to adjust. But once we adjusted, we were definitely able to jump onto it and make it a problem for it. James Shields, unbelievable pitching today. That's the type of ace status that we need from him every single time he goes out. If he doesn't, guess what's going to end up happening? He's going to get bumped for someone else. We have other people in the rotation who are pitching well. And obviously Carter with the clutch hits. His home run was definitely a motivational statement for us. It said, hey, you know what, R.A. Dickey, you may have been good last year, but when you come to Kansas City, any team walks into Kansas City, they better come strapped in with their seatbelt on, wearing their safety vest, because we're definitely taking them for a ride. Absolutely, absolutely loved it. I'm ecstatic about the signing. Everyone in Kansas City is loving him. Great for the fans. But let's talk about Gio Vitella. What can I say? Terrible defensively, costing us runs. Terrible offensively, costing us runs. I'm going to tell you this. This week I'm going to make some tough decisions, obviously. If we want to win, we need to put a winner on the field, bottom line.